This is 9 News with Wendy Kingston.
Good morning. The man accused of killing 76 people in Norway claims there are 2 other cells working with him. Anders Breivik faced court last night saying he wants an end to the Marxist and Muslim colonisation of Europe. Our Europe correspondent Peter Stefanovic has the latest.
Well, the judge closed the court today because he was concerned about security, and he also feared that Anders Breivik might use the opportunity to send coded messages to fellow extremists. So the cameras, the journalists and the public were not allowed into this hearing today, which meant that the judge had to give a press conference afterwards to tell the world basically what happened. And he confirmed that the hearing was quite a short one. It only lasted about 35 minutes, but in that time Breivik issued a statement. The statement confirmed that there existed 2 further cells in his terror organisation, which goes against claims that he acted alone in these attacks. He carried out the attacks to save Norway and Western Europe from a Muslim takeover. He accused ruling Labour Party of the mass imports of Muslims, and that's why he bombed the government buildings, and that's why he targeted the summer camp to deter future recruitment to the Labour Party. So Breivik is remanded in custody for the next 8 weeks until his next hearing, but for 4 of those 8 weeks he will be in solitary confinement. He will be isolated from everyone else. He will not be allowed any access to any people, to any computer, to any email, because police don't want him interfering with a police investigation. It's also been confirmed today that Breivik has been on a terror watch list ever since March. It has been claimed that he went to Poland to buy some chemicals, but police didn't have enough evidence to continue watching him. They thought that the transaction was legal. In fact, they had more of a concern about the Polish company selling the chemicals rather than Breivik. On a completely different note today, there was a massive outpouring, a huge showing of solidarity today here in Oslo. A March of the Rose, they called it. More than 150,000 people descended on the city, paying respects to the people who lost their lives in these terrible attacks. I was amongst the crowds and felt that there was quite an amount of joy amongst the people, and so I sort of assumed that this might be the first step in a very long healing process. In fact, it was the biggest march in Oslo since the Second World War.